Dilraba Dilmurat, her eyes cast natural shadows, the internet is obsessed. Welcome to Meomi PopScope, where every detail behind your favorite stars becomes a story worth telling. In today's spotlight, Dilraba Dilmurat has once again captured the internet's imagination, but not through a dramatic scene or viral line. Instead, it's something far subtler, almost sculptural, the depth of her eye sockets. On April 11, 2026, this unexpected detail surged to the top of trending topics on Weibo, sparking debates that go far beyond beauty and into the evolving standards of modern aesthetics. At first glance, the fascination might seem exaggerated. But take a closer look, and it begins to make sense. Dilraba's facial structure forms a naturally defined triangle, her brow bone, eye sockets, and nose bridge working in harmony. Under light, these features create soft, natural shadows that many makeup artists spend hours trying to replicate. In her case, the effect is effortless. Some bloggers even joke that working with her must feel like cutting the makeup process in half. There's also something uniquely cross-cultural about her look. Her deep-set eyes bring a Western-style dimensionality, while her gaze still carries the subtle softness often associated with Eastern beauty ideals. It's this blend that allows her to shift seamlessly between styles, whether she's in elaborate historical costume or modern fashion campaigns. This conversation intensified with her recent drama, Daylight Lantern, where she plays the enigmatic demon king Hisimu. Here, her facial structure becomes more than just a visual asset, it becomes part of the storytelling. With pale hair and striking eyes, her naturally shadowed gaze adds an almost supernatural chill. Yet, when her character disguises herself as human, the same features soften, becoming distant, even vulnerable. It raises an interesting question: how much of acting is performance, and how much is presence? In Dilraba's case, the line feels blurred. Her expressions, looking up, looking down, smiling, each interact differently with the natural shadows of her face. A simple shift in angle can transform her from commanding to fragile. It's not just acting, it's visual storytelling shaped by bone structure. Beyond the screen, the fashion world has also taken notice. Campaigns from luxury brands like Dior have highlighted her so-called 360-degree flawless bone structure, reinforcing her status as a modern beauty benchmark. For some fans, this represents a refreshing shift away from heavy makeup trends toward appreciating natural features. For others, it sparks debate: are we replacing one rigid standard with another? Online, the conversation has taken on a life of its own. Memes, jokes, and fan edits flood social media, some playfully asking if a mythical creator designed her face with extra care, while others compare her contrasting looks, the untouchable, cold deity versus the alluring figure of the mortal world. There's humor, admiration, and just a hint of envy woven through it all. Of course, not every opinion is unanimous. A smaller group argues that certain hairstyles, like heavy bangs, can obscure the very structure everyone is praising. But even this critique circles back to a larger point: should beauty be adjusted, or simply revealed? Increasingly, the dominant voice leans toward authenticity, letting natural features speak for themselves rather than reshaping them to fit trends. What makes this moment so compelling isn't just Dilraba's appearance, but what it represents. In an era of filters, contouring hacks, and ever-changing beauty ideals, her face has become a reminder that sometimes, the most striking effect comes from what's already there. So what do you think? Is this truly the gold standard of facial structure, or just another fleeting internet fascination? And more importantly, does natural beauty still stand a chance in a world obsessed with perfection? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the details behind the headlines, don't forget to subscribe to Meomi PopScope on YouTube. Stay with us for more stories that go beyond the surface, because sometimes, the smallest details cast the longest shadows.